Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
It's showtime.
It's showtime.
Showtime!
Round up the usual suspects.
We take films really seriously.
Serious.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
I get 6 out of 10.
You can't handle the truth.
You can do it!
It's awful you shouldn't be seen on us.
Yeah, baby!
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Juvais.
They may wear costumes, but it isn't Halloween. They're real-life superheroes.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Hit Girl.
I'm Kick-Ass.
We're the good guys.
This vigilante stuff ends now. If they're wearing a mask, they're getting detained.
Promise me that you will never dress up in that outfit again.
This isn't a costume. It's who you really are.
You and me, like Batman and Robin.
Robin wishes he was me.
Blood, mothers, and foul-mouthed 15-year-olds. That's what Kick-Ass 2 is.
What do you want me to do?
Hit me.
You're a 15-year-old girl. Oh. What the hell?
Kick-Ass 2, I was looking forward to this film. It is widely anticipated around the world after the surprise hit Kick-Ass. Yes, it is just as filled with foul-mouthed teenagers, violence, and insane people wearing insane costumes and have ridiculous names.
They may wear costumes, but it isn't Halloween. They're real-life superheroes.
I enjoyed Kick-Ass 1 because, well, it was quite frankly a film that we've never seen before. Action heroes being foul-mouthed, very violent, very gratuitous, and extremely angry, but also very silly.
The anticipation's killing me.
This is obviously more for an older age group. It's 16, full of language and violence, which I feel like is a very, very important part of the film because it adds to it, and you kind of need that edge to it because if it was a PG film, it would just kind of gone on the radar. Kick-Ass 2 is very, very clever, very well written, and very funny. I was entertained from start to end.
A world full of superheroes, huh? Where do they get a load of me?
Where's Kick-Ass right now? Well, he's kind of given up his crime fighting days because look, he's a normal teenage boy in the real world and it's kind of dangerous to be a superhero without any noticeable powers.
Promise me that you will never dress up in that outfit again.
What I like about the producers and director of Kick-Ass 2 is that look, they could have thrown money at the screen and just blown things up and just showed us, look, we've got a bigger budget. But for me, they spent time on actually refining the story and make it interesting. It's a lot more intelligent, a lot more witty. It is very violent, but it is a fun thrill ride that you're going to enjoy. It's not for your young at heart because look, the language and the violence is kind of very, very hectic. And if you're under 15, I think you're going to have a bit of nightmares, especially from Hit Girl.
Oh, God. Oh, take your tampon out, Dave.
Look, Kick-Ass 2 is not a deep film. It's not a film that you're gonna say, look, that should win an Oscar, but it is a fun film that I think you would enjoy. And I think it's just a good movie for people who like comic book films, but necessarily were maybe disappointed with Wolverine. I thoroughly enjoyed this film. It's filled with gratuitous violence.
Who is this guy?
He's gonna be the world's first real supervillain.
Extremely vulgar language. But for me, that's kind of the fun of the film.
We're putting an end to this costume freak. If they're wearing a mask, they're getting detained.
I'm gonna give Kick-Ass 2 a 7 out of 10. It's not your Man of Steel, your Dark Knight, or any other kind of Iron Man, but it does give you a different take on superheroes. A very fun take, pretty much since the first film and maybe Hancock.
What's the verdict?
There's no room for punks in suits. Just real heroes who can really kick ass.
Go watch this. If you're over the age of 16, like violence and very, very vulgar language, you're gonna enjoy this film. And I suggest you stay towards the end because there might or might not be a Kick-Ass 3.